Hey, sorry about that just briefly, but yeah, it is Monday. It is 7:07 in the morning. I am outside here early because one, I had to open the gate for me and my mom's gardener to come in so we can mow the lawn, trim the tree over here, and then cut a big piece of branch off a pine tree here, as well as let my dog out to go bathroom because she has to go in the morning. Um, But yeah, as you could tell by the title, it's it's kind of interesting in a sense because it states getting back to normal, or am I, or as it says in the description, things getting back to normal around here, or are they? Because here's the thing. Yesterday or late last night, when my mom was getting herself ready for bed as well as getting the stuff she needed ready to go and take with her for today or this morning, about an hour, what has it been, about 40 minutes ago, when she was doing that, basically late last night, when she was, like I said, putting the stuff together that she would need to take with her this morning when she left about 40 something minutes ago. Last night she was just out of curiosity. I believe God told her to do this. She rechecked the letter that she got from her job, because basically what her job does every year with her and the fellow teachers, assistant teachers, and teachers that work there, um, what they do is they send them a letter letting them know when they go back. Not only reminding them when they go back, but where they're going to be meeting at for the first day back at work, first day back at school, if you will, for the training. Now, fortunately, they don't get the kids today. They don't get the kids until the day after Labor Day, so they get about 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks of breathing, if you know what I mean, this week and the following week. Usually, I would think it's about 2.5 weeks, but it's mostly 2 weeks. And honestly, what I see going on here is the fact that possibly down the line, if she keeps working there, that the schedule is going to change and it's going to get shorter and shorter and shorter as to when the kids come back to school, as to when they return to school, come back to school, mostly back to preschool, at her site or at her job. So yeah, it's kind of interesting when you think about it. But anyway, yeah, things, hopefully I'll find out in a little while, because what I'm doing is I'm giving my mom a little bit of time just in case something does come up and she calls me and says, "Hey, I got to head back because they don't have me on the list or anything." And the reason I mentioned that is because as I was talking about just moments ago, what her job likes to do is send her and all these other teachers this letter, as I mentioned, as to when, kind of reminding them when they go back, the day they go back, as well as where their first facility will be at, where they will meet up to start the first day back at work, and kind of refreshing themselves with a retraining of what they know and of what they already know, and some new things they're going to be taught or be shown on or talked to about this week, today and the rest of this week. So that's what's going on there. And and again, the reason I bring this up is mainly the fact that my mom, basically, when she was rereading the letter, and I truly believe God told her to do so, she saw at the bottom that they told her as well as the rest of the teachers that got this, please contact us by either phone call or email, letting us know you're coming back to work, or to let us know you're going to be arriving, or something like that. Basically, let them know, hey, we're going to, basically letting them know, like, yeah, we're going to be there, you know, so here's our phone call or email to let you know we're going to be there. Now, the one thing my mom pointed out when she looked at this was it didn't give a specific timeline on ASAP to kind of acknowledge when they're supposed to let them know, or they basically didn't give her or any of the other teachers with this sudden reminder or the sudden last portion of the letter. You know, they didn't give her just getting my dog in here. But like I said, they didn't give her any kind of time frame as to when to call them or when to email them. Basically, no deadline or anything. It's just, hey, let us know by phone call or email that you're going to show up. They didn't say when. They didn't say where. They just said, let us know by at least the 19th, which is the day they go back. Now, you might say, oh, by the 19th, that's your deadline. Here's the thing. Today is the 19th. So what my mom did is she called them up on the phone, called the human resources she called the lady in charge of human resources up, let her know that she reread the letter, because she read it already when she got it back around the 6th and the 7th, I believe, because they mailed it out on the 5th. But she let the human resources lady know, yeah, I got the letter. She basically let the lady know, hey, I was just happened to reread the letter to kind of remind myself where we're going to be, where we're going to meet at. And I noticed what I didn't notice before, and that is the last thing on the page saying call or email that you're going to be there. And the reason I believe that they did this, and my mom believes the reason they did this, is due to the fact that a lot of teachers that they've had in the past few years have not truly stayed committed to working at her job or at the sites they get assigned to, because obviously, like even my job, and I'm not going to say any names, but it seems that they're only there to make a paycheck, to get a paycheck, make money, and that's it. They don't want to do any of the work. So I'm guessing that's why they probably put it in, because they want to see who truly wants to work, who truly wants to come and work and make a living, as well as teach these young kids, these preschoolers, as well as teach them, lessons, about math, sharing, about math, English, sharing, health and all that. But also at the same time, help them to have fun and make friends. And again, I'm assuming, and she's assuming, that's probably why they put that in there, because they are getting a little sick and tired of the teachers coming in, or these teachers coming in, and they're not staying committed to working not only with the job that runs these various sites, but sticking with the site that they're at. And I'll admit that is kind of a decent move to do. Not decent, but I will admit that's a smart move to do. But it's also kind of like, hey, you have a majority of teachers that are committed, like my mom, that are willing to work and do their job. But so what you should have done out of respect is let them know, hey, when you get the letter, there's going to be this little addition at the bottom of letting us know of us letting you know to contact us when you get the letter at your earliest convenience, and letting us know that you're going to be there. I think out of respect and loyalty that a lot of the teachers that go to these sites have and work for this company have, I think out of respect they should have at least let them know ahead of time, like maybe email them, maybe call them up, or maybe even tell them on the last day before the summer break, hey, when we send you the letter, we're going to add in this little notice at the bottom to contact us as soon as you get it at your earliest convenience or whatever, to let us know you're going to be at the training at the first day of work on the 19th of August. I think honestly that out of respect for those that are willing to be there, that are loyal and willing to be there and have proven that they will be there, I think out of respect they at least should have done that. But yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit because it takes about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to get to her destination. So right about now, she should be heading right into the Livermore area and possibly to her destination. So we'll see what happens. I honestly believe she's going to be all right. I mean, she's already prayed and given it to God. But I will tell you this, and God forgive me for saying this. Lord, forgive me for saying this. In your name I pray, amen. But my mom honestly was not too thrilled when she caught that last part, when she reread the letter one more time, or she went over the letter one more time. She wasn't too thrilled, not just with her job, not putting this new addition at the last minute, but she wasn't too thrilled with herself for not catching that originally, the first time she read the letter. So yeah, she wasn't too happy both ways with her job and herself. But again, I know my mom, she gave it to God, she prayed, and I know God's taking care of it, and she's going to be okay. But yeah, she wasn't too thrilled about it. And I even told her, because like I said out there, my sisters would even be, well, I didn't say anything outside, but anyway, like I kind of told myself, I didn't really tell her. And again, Lord, forgive me for saying this. In your name I pray, amen. God, please forgive me for saying this. In your name I pray, amen. But basically, I kind of told my mom when she pointed that out to me, I basically said, look, it seems to me that your job has been doing these sneaky things. Well, basically, I didn't say it in the way I'm about to say, but to kind of paraphrase or kind of give you the gist of what I kind of mentioned to her, I basically pointed out that to me, it seems, in my personal opinion, it seems to me that her job has been kind of acting strange lately. Like they've been very sneaky over the past couple of years. Like they obviously have respect. I mean, obviously some of the higher ups do have respect for her and some of the fellow teachers that have been there a long time. But it seems that they've been very sneaky as well. Like they throw in these little things here and there. They put in these changes here and there. And it's like, come on, honestly, what's the deal? I mean, she even told me about a fellow teacher friend of hers that was moved up to a 12-month teacher instead of a 10-month teacher, which a majority of them like to be because they like to have a bit of a break, like a 2-month break. So obviously that wasn't cool about them, and her friend had to contact the people in charge there and said, hey, look, that's not what I signed up for. This is what I agreed to. So anyway, again, to kind of give you an idea of what I mentioned to her, I kind of said that it feels to me like what they're trying to do, and again, Lord, forgive me for saying this, in your name I pray, amen. Trying to do, or they seem to be doing, in my opinion, is they're trying to weed out, basically who they feel don't want to be there, or who doesn't want to be truly committed. Well, basically, to me, it feels like what they're trying to do is weed out as many teachers that they can so they can have what they want in there. And if they end up still having, and if they end up somewhat getting what they want, but they still have to deal with the teachers that are committed and loyal and always have been over the past, let's say, decade, or in my mom's case, nearly 2 decades, working there, then okay, fine, they're going to still have to deal with it. But it seems to me that, they should know better that the teachers that want to be there are going to be there. So, anyway, yeah, she's currently at work. She's currently getting there. She should be arriving within 7 to 10 minutes, I would assume. So everything is going to be cool by then. Unless something does come up, she'll let me know. That phone will be ringing. But I don't think anything's going to happen. I believe God's taking care of it and she's going to be okay. Because again, a lot of these women that are going to be there with her at this training, they know her. They know she's going to be there. They know she's committed. But I'm guaranteeing that if she doesn't ask publicly, she will ask privately, why with the sudden change and everything. So, I just have to see what happens there. But, yeah, right now, as of right now, until further notice, which again will probably be in a little while, things are back to normal, or getting back to normal. But will they stay that way? We'll find out in a little while, because again, my mom's job is kind of being sneaky and doing some of these things. I mean, they even moved one of the teachers, or one of the assistant teachers, to another location a little further than what she wanted to be at. And my mom hopefully is praying, and God's already taken care of it, there's no doubt he has, that she remains where she's at, or at least she remains in the Livermore area. So, yeah. But anyway, like I said, things are getting back to normal. As you probably noticed on my channel already, I have 5 uploads up, which were uploaded late last night. I have a couple more ready to be uploaded soon because I did some audios. So those got to be transitioned into videos. And I probably have more to come, including this live feed that I'm doing with you guys right now. So, but anyway, just thought I'd come on here and let you guys know that things are getting back to normal. Kind of explaining to you why I put, or are they, in the description, in the title with a "or am I" kind of deal, because right now it's kind of up in the air, but I truly believe things are going to be okay. Things are going to be all right because God's taking care of it. So, but yeah, this is the first day of things being back to normal, and we'll see what happens if they stay that way. And that's all I can say, guys. So thank you all for watching. Have the good rest of the Monday morning. Take care. God bless. And I am out. Peace.